This humanitarian mission, which we're committed to, is undermining our border security efforts. While 65% of crossings are now families and children, who most often present themselves to Border Patrol agents, you saw a group walking peacefully to our station just a few minutes ago. 35% are still single adults who try to evade apprehension at our border. And within that flow are thousands of criminals, smugglers, gang members, and public safety threats that we're sworn to protect this country from. With up to 40% or more of our personnel in key sectors like El Paso working to care for, transport, provide medical and hospital watch for families and children, that means our security posture at the border is negatively impacted. The same criminal organizations that are smuggling migrants, profiting from them, abusing them in the journey, are benefiting from our reduced security presence. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing adults who are trying to evade capture behind those families as we're bogged down with large groups. With regard to medical efforts, CBP has established an unprecedented new policy for doing medical screens of all children 17 and under in our custody. We are now taking 60 migrants a day to the hospital, including the medical facilities here in Greater El Paso region, which have done an amazing job to try to care for very sick individuals crossing our border. We've dedicated over 100,000 hours of Border Patrol agent and officer time on medical transport and watch. Those are agents that are not on the border protecting our communities. They're involved in the medical care of individual migrants. To give you a sense of what that looks like, when I walked through our Paso del Norte station yesterday, we had quarantine cells for people with the flu, people with chickenpox, people with lice, a tremendous number of different conditions that we're trying to manage every day. In the last 4 days, we've seen fevers of 105 degrees in infants, a 2-year-old suffering from seizures in the desert, a 19-year-old woman with a congenital heart defect that needs emergency surgery, and a 40-year-old man suffering from multi-organ failure but trying to refuse medical care. Our expanded medical efforts are saving lives, but they come at a high cost to our enforcement mission.